Well, thanks, Jacob. It's Motivational Monday with Dr. Binks from the Weight Management Clinic. Thank you so much for being here. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday to you.
Great. So I'm excited to talk about this. I'm always excited, but I'm really excited to talk about this because it's about other people. Let's talk about motivation. I love talking about motivation. How can we motivate the ones that we care about? We want them to be the best self they can be. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think the best place to start is to understand that we don't know what the best version is for somebody else. And I'll put myself in the same category. Most of us think that we know what's best for others. And as clinicians, I teach my health coaching folks to understand that with all of our education and training, we still don't know what that person needs. And so do you know what the best way to find out is?
Ask them.
Ask them. There you go. Didn't want to put you on the spot. Yeah, so health coaching is all about asking people, but using it in your family with the people you care about, and you're not necessarily coaching them, but remember, ask them what they need. Ask them what they want. You might think they need to lose some weight. You might think they need to take better care of their stress, their health, or work a more balanced life. All of those things. But if you ask them, it might still be something very good for them that they come up with.
But isn't it easier to tell rather than to ask? Or isn't that more likely the human nature? Let me tell you, rather than tell me what you think.
Well, and I'm very perfect at not sharing my opinion when it's not asked for. And if anybody's watching this that knows me, it's a skill. It is absolutely a skill, because I just think we're all wired to respond in certain ways, some people more than others. You work on the skill of, as you're about to tell somebody what to do, pause and think of a question. And one of the most important things, don't do those questions that are really telling people what to do in the form of a question. I don't know if that's how Jeopardy works, but it's kind of like that, right? Make sure they are clearly questions that you're not trying to lead the person and just say, I'm interested in, you being happy. What can I do to help with that, or something like that.
And that approach is probably less likely to put them on the defense. Sometimes when we are telling, there's that defense that comes up. I don't need to lose weight, or just whatever it is.
Asking the question empowers the other person and puts them in control of the conversation. It also creates vulnerability because you don't know what they're going to say.
That's exactly right.
But it's so useful. And of course, professionally, I use it all the time. When I think to do it in my private life, it works nicely.
I like that, the private life.
Your husband's going to thank me.
Yes, he is. Yes, thank you so much. Well, as always, we appreciate you being here and just sharing your knowledge and your thoughts with us and making us laugh sometimes, being vulnerable yourself. So we have Dr. Binks' information on the screen. You can take a look at that, get more information to find out where he's located.